International Rations here again, and today for you I have a bit of a special. This is sort of a make your own MRE. So what I have here is this Peak Refuel Venison Country Casserole combined with this MORE or Modular Operational Ration Enhancement. This is basically like a snack pack to supplement rations when you're in a particularly hostile environment. So this is basically going to make up our drink and our sides. But with that aside, let's just get right into this and open this up. As you can see, we have a nice little contents list right there. So let's open this up and see what we have. Alright, here we go. I've got that open. First up, we have this Applesauce with a Z. This is applesauce enhanced with maltodextrin for increased performance. Next up, we have some MRE crackers, some cheddar potato with artificial bacon soup spread soup mix, a First Strike energy nutritious energy bar. This one is mocha flavored. Next we have an orange flavored no fruit juice. And finally we have some baked snack crackers. I believe these are basically like Cheez-Its. Alright, but that about ends this up for our opening session here. So I'm going to get this drink mixed up, get our sides out, and then I'm also going to prepare this main course here. So let me just open this up and show you what it looks like. This is a freeze-dried meal. As you can see, we got some really big chunks in there, as well as some chunks of what I would assume to be actual vegetables. But I'm going to heat all of this up and prepare it, and I will be right back. Alright, so I've got that hot water added, and it is sitting. It says to let it sit for about 10 minutes. So while it does that, I'm going to go ahead and just open a couple of these things and get them plated. First up, we might as well open up these crackers here. Alright, nothing too special about these. We've seen these here before a couple of times now. These are just your pretty standard crackers here. Alright, next up we have these. Never seen these before. Might as well just go ahead and open these up. Alright, so they did not survive transit and storage very well. But I think these were basically just Cheez-Its back when they were whole. I'm going to go ahead and try one right now. Yep, that definitely tastes exactly like a Cheez-It. Nothing special about those at all, but you're definitely going to be familiar with those if you've ever had them before. Next up, let's open this mocha flavor First Strike energy bar. Alright, I think this is broken up a bit as well. Let's see here. Alright, as you can see, it's very glossy and compressed. And it was whole. That's it. Let me set that aside. So next up, I'm going to go ahead and get some water and mix up this energy drink. But while we're here, we might as well open it and see what the powder looks like. So this is a pretty simple one. You just open it up and put the water in and shake it up to that fill line there. Alright, I don't know if you can really see there, but that's an orange flavored powder drink. Right there, I don't know how well you can see that powder, but that's what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and get some water and mix this right up. Alright, here I am. I got that water added to this drink mix. Let's see how it looks. Alright, it's already been mixed up as well as I can tell. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's a very orange drink there. Looks like it has kind of a bit of a froth on top of it. But we're going to go ahead and add this to our little cup here and see how this looks. Alright, so it's a very vibrant and orange looking mix. I'm going to go ahead and just make sure this is mixed up completely. Alright, and then I'm going to go in for a taste test. Alright, it's a pretty good, pretty normal orange drink. I have had one of these before and I wasn't a huge fan of it, and I'm still not. They're definitely not bad at all, basically just like an orange Gatorade if you've ever had one of those. I don't drink Gatorade that much, and that's basically because I don't like the taste, and I don't really like the taste of this that much either. But it's not a bad drink at all, and I'm definitely glad to have a nice refreshing drink with my meal. Alright, so next up, let's go ahead and try a bit of this Applesauce. Obviously, there would be nothing wrong with just drinking it right out of the pouch like that, but since it's on a video, I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of this onto the spoon so we can get a good look at it. Alright, there we go. It's got a bit of a pale yellow texture there. I'm going to go ahead and give this a nice taste test. That is probably the sweetest applesauce I've ever had. Let me check these nutrition facts. And there is 28 grams of sugar in here. You can definitely taste it. I'm almost surprised it's not more. Though that is some incredibly sweet applesauce. On the plus side, though, it does have a very vibrant apple flavor. Overall, it's not bad at all. It is a little bit sweet for me, but I don't really mind it that much. I'll definitely be going ahead and finishing it here. But next up, let's go ahead and try these crackers along with the cheddar potato with artificial bacon spread. Not exactly sure what artificial bacon means. I don't know if that means it's supposed to be vegetarian or vegan or what. Sounds a little odd to me, to be honest, but let's go ahead and give it a try. Alright, so it definitely would have been a good idea to check instructions about kneading before I opened it. But I did notice it said you could make 3 ounces of water, mix it together to make a soup. So I went ahead and did that, and then I heated it up. So this is a cheddar bacon soup. And let's see if it's any good here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and give this a quick prayer, and then I'll get right into this. Alright, without any further ado, let's just try this. It still has a bit of a gritty texture for the bacon, and overall just kind of an odd flavor. I'm going to go ahead and get one of these cracker pieces and see if that improves it a little bit. It does taste better with the cracker, but overall it is kind of weird. I will be going ahead and finishing this up along with some crackers, and then I will get right into the main course. Alright, here we go. I finished up that cheddar bacon soup and some of the crackers. I must say it was quite strange. The crackers definitely picked up the dish and made it a lot better, though. It was overall very edible. Still a little bit odd. Maybe next time I will try it as the spread instead of the soup. But now that that's done, let's go ahead and get into this main course here. This is the venison casserole. I don't know how well you can see it there. But let's get this stirred up and then get a little bit of this onto the plate. Alright, here we go, and this is meant to serve one person, so I'm only going to put around half of it on our plate. Alright, there we go. Should be able to save the other half of that for later. Let's dig in and give this a try. Overall, in appearance, it has sort of a bit of a off yellowish appearance. I would guess that's mostly due to the presence of this yellow rice here. And the brown, I would assume, is the venison. Overall, let's go ahead and get right into this. That's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and give it another bite. But first impressions are I'm pretty impressed with this. And that's actually really good. The rice is quite well cooked, as well as the venison. The venison has a great taste. It's really meaty, and it just tastes like you're eating a lot of protein, if that makes any sense. The green pea that I bit into there still tasted like it was quite fresh. But let's go ahead and try to get a little bit of this with some carrot. Alright, so the carrot was a little bit soft and a little bit mushy, but that wasn't really a problem at all. It was still a really good carrot. As you can see, it has nice color and nice texture. It was a little bit soft, but the flavor was really good. But I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. It's really good. I would have to say around an 8 or 9 out of 10. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and finish this up, and then we'll get right into this mocha bar here. Alright, so I finished up with that venison casserole, and I must say that was really good. Almost everything reconstituted perfectly, except for a couple of rice grains that were not quite reconstituted. They were a little hard. But that was probably something that could have been solved by mixing it a little bit more. Probably not a fault of the dish. Overall, I thought it was really, really good. I'd definitely eat it again, and it could definitely feed 2 people as well. I think there's probably a bit more than half still left in there, and that'll make a really good leftover meal. Hopefully it'll keep pretty well. But overall, definitely a 9 out of 10 dish. And with that done, let's go ahead and get into this Mocha First Strike bar. Alright, as you can see, it's very soft. Has kind of a chewy texture there. Here's what it looks like. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and try this. It has a very strong mocha flavor. You can definitely taste the coffee in there. I'm pretty sure there's some actual real coffee in there. It's quite a strong flavor. It's not that chocolatey, as you would normally expect with a mocha. There's definitely some chocolate there, but I would say the coffee is probably the strongest flavor there. The texture is pretty pleasant and chewy. It's got some sort of a Rice Krispie or something like that in there. So it has kind of a bit of a crunch along with the chew. Overall, it's a pretty good bar. I'll definitely be finishing it up. But that will do about for this entire meal. That was everything. Overall, I have to say it was probably around an 8 out of 10. Nothing in here was really that bad except for the cheddar bacon soup. I don't know if bad is the right word, but it had a bit of a gritty texture and the taste was just a little bit off. Everything else was really good though. The applesauce was good, the mocha bar was good, the crackers and the Cheez-Its were good, and the venison casserole was great. I will mention though that this is a commercial venison, obviously. This is a make your own MRE, and this was not an MRE component. This was just something commercial that I had gotten. But yeah, overall, everything was really good. I would definitely eat everything in here again. Although, if I had to say, the cheddar bacon soup spread is probably the thing that I would want to eat again less, but I'd still do it. It's food. The drink was okay as well. And all in all, this was a pretty good ration. So yeah, about an 8 out of 10 for the ration, I would say. But that about does it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and press the like button and subscribe. And if you didn't like the video, go ahead and give it a dislike and give me a comment and tell me in a constructive way why you didn't like it and how I could improve. But yeah, I really hope I will see you on the next video. This is me signing off.